It's the best of the Morning X, and we apologize in advance. 99X.
Tallahassee, Florida. Hello.
Yeah, my name is Kenny, and I have a pretty cool story about this weekend.
A cool story?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hit us with your cool story, sir.
All right. I'm going on this date. It's my first date with this girl.
Over the weekend? Was it a blind date, or had you met her and you were just going to pick her up?
I'm going to pick her up.
Okay.
Okay, I met her like twice before, so.
Okay.
Get down, drive into the gate.
She lives in an apartment?
Yeah. So I walk in, it's silent, nice place, looks great. I wanted to put the new 311 in. So I put the CD in. All of a sudden I start to get pretty nervous, and I'm like, oh God, I need to use the bathroom.
Okay.
What?
You're...
He's nervous. It's a first date, so he feels like he has to go to the bathroom.
This is in her apartment. You got nervous and had to use the bathroom?
Oh, Jimmy.
I've been nervous before.
You've
never had a nervous stomach and you had to, take care of business?
Not like that. Not on a date where you
Really?
got to head
let
into
him
the
finish the
bathroom.
story.
All right,
Maybe
go
not on a
ahead.
date. I'm just saying I've been nervous before and thought, you know what, I better find a can.
No. All right.
So I walk in the hallway to the bathroom. All of a sudden the music turns off. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What am I going to do here?
She just took the CD off?
She just took it out.
Maybe she didn't like it, but anyway, go ahead.
So I
Hope she
walk
liked
in there to try to take care of business, and it's silent. You could hear a tack drop. It was terrible.
And you're worried because she's going to be able to hear what's going on in the bathroom.
She could hear. She probably can hear everything at this point.
Are you sitting or standing?
I'm sitting.
Dude, wait a minute. Time out. You go to pick up a girl on a first date and you go number twosie in her bathroom.
He was nervous, Jimmy.
I don't know. You are not ready to date yet. I'm sorry.
If you are nervous and you got to go, Jimmy, that's what bathrooms are for.
If you are so nervous on a date that you have to make number twosie in her bathroom, then you're not ready to date yet. I'm sorry.
Did you put the 311 or the CD on because you knew forecasted that you wanted a little action in the room so she didn't hear you?
You got it.
Dude.
Is it a small apartment?
It was a plan. Yeah, it was a very small apartment.
See, that's
it's probably 5 feet from the bathroom to the living room.
That's when you turn the faucet on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Leslie's right, but you know what? I'm sorry. You are violating all kinds of guy rules here.
Oh, Jimmy.
Well, this is where I'm going with it.
What if you have to go, Jimmy?
You shouldn't have. Then you have to hold it.
But you have a bathroom phobia.
That's
You
fine.
won't go to the bathroom number twosie anywhere but your home.
You don't go into a department for the
you
first
do? You gotta
time
go in
and
your
sit
pants?
on a toilet.
What, are you going to go in your pants?
I'm just saying, nothing's going to happen there. That girl
Jimmy,
is going to be out the door.
It happened.
Let him finish his
All right,
story.
I'm just saying.
So she turns off the music. You're in a small apartment, and what happens?
So I go in there. I turn on the faucet.
Oh, God.
Okay, you did the right thing. You turn the faucet.
ahead.
What am I supposed to do here? I got to turn on the faucet.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm nervous, and it's just about, I'm in trouble. So I sit down.
Jeez.
The faucet's on.
And
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make it as quiet as possible.
Oh, forget about it.
How embarrassing.
So I'm taking care of business here.
Mm-hmm.
I get down, the faucet's on. I go to flush. Look down. Oh, my God. I need to double flush.
Oh, a double flush.
And you're not wanting to walk out of that bathroom ever.
No. I'm staying.
is there any,
I'm going to claim some real
deodorant?
estate here until I get everything taken care of.
Is there any spray where you can spray?
Let me tell you something. The Pope had a better chance of having sex that night than this guy. Okay.
So what happened?
So it gets better. So I'm looking for something to spray. Yeah. And I'm hunting in the bathroom. There's nothing there.
Do you have any matches on you or a lighter?
Nothing. Nothing. Nada.
Brutal.
Is this one of those little, one-bedroom apartments with a bathroom you can barely get your knees in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it. So I go into the cabinet, and the only thing that's there is hairspray.
That'll do it.
That might ignite a fire, my man.
I'll tell you what, if I was in that situation, I would be spraying a can of Raid if I had to.
Whatever you can find.
So she thinks you're in there really washing your hands hardcore and spraying hairspray and doing your hair up.
By this time, there's no telling what she thinks I'm doing in there.
Right.
Well, could you hear her in the other room?
Oh, yeah. Just rustling around, ready to go.
Okay, go ahead.
So I spray the hairspray, and by this time, I'm nervous.
I'd be embarrassed.
And you must have been in there a good 5-7 minutes by now.
Almost 10 minutes.
Oh,
Unless
man.
you're in and out.
Jeez, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're going to be real attractive to her later that
I
night.
had some serious problems going on. So I spray this hairspray. I walk out. I try to get myself composed. And she's like, "You ready to go?" And I'm like, at this point, I don't know what to do. And she goes, "Well, let's head out." So we're about to get ready to go. She looks at me and she goes, "Oh, I need to run in the bathroom and get something real quick."
Oh, no. No, stay out.
It's closed, ma'am.
No, your worst nightmare.
So-
Are you sweating by this point?
I'm sweating, cold sweat.
Dude.
And this girl, she's good looking, too, you know? This is probably the best looking girl I've dated in the past 5 months.
Yeah.
in the past 5 months.
So go ahead.
Okay,
so
player.
she runs back into the room where where there's just been fallout.
Okay, so at this point, I would just run. And when she goes in there, just run because you're done.
The date's over.
It's history.
The date's over.
So she goes
go
in
ahead.
there. What happened?
She comes in there, she comes out, and she just got this look on her face.
She ain't gonna say anything.
No.
It's said. It's already unsaid that you aren't getting any.
Yeah. So go ahead.
So I'm bumming out, and she comes out. She looks like "Are you ready to go?" She has this smirk on her face, you know, like, "I can't believe you just did this in my bathroom."
But she didn't say that. She just looked like it, right?
No, so I was looking through and through.
And it's gonna stay there for a week.
Rule number 1, and Leslie, I'm sorry, but this is guy rule. You don't go into a girl's apartment the first
What is
day.
he
What is
supposed to
his
do,
other option?
Jimmy?
He holds it.
No,
You
what
can't
do
just
what
hold
do
it
you
if you
mean?
gotta go
What if he
number
can't?
dose.
First of all, who
And you
gets
gotta
that
go.
nervous that you are just going to explode right there?
Not
on
everyone
a date?
is so perfect like you and can just walk into any situation and not be worried about
I
something.
get nervous. I've gotten nervous, but not to the point where I can't control my bowels.
Oh, Jimmy.
Well, what is he
Dude.
gonna do if he's gotta go? He's gotta go.
I'm just saying what the proper thing to do is in the handbook of guys.
Well, or you could just go and then, like I said, just get the hell out of there and just write it off as a bathroom trip. Because that's all it's going to be, is stopping by there for the bathroom.
Well, the bad thing is I really like this girl.
Something tells me you won't ever see her again.
You're going to have to write this one off.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
you gotta
Any
off.
advice, though? I mean, anything I can rebound this thing with?
No, nothing.
Rebound. There's nothing. Flowers, no.
No.
Not even a...
Dude.
I can't even think of
It's in
what.
your own mind. Ask her out again.
Yeah, well, you let us call him three-way when you call for that date. I want
I
to hear...
bet she goes out with you again.
I bet she doesn't take your calls.
I
no
bet.
way.
Seriously, it happens to the best of us.
She will be busy from now until she's 90 when you call.
Give her the benefit of the
I'm
doubt.
just
Come on.
saying.
Hey, I feel for you, man.
I want you to.
From one nervous stomach to the other, I feel for you. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
What do you do?
Jimmy would rather you just go in your
No,
pants and hide it or something, but I don't know
would-
what.
I'm just telling you. I'm just talking reality.
Bathrooms are bathrooms. You gotta go, you gotta go. If
No, you don't-
he's blowing the date off, but if you gotta go.
You don't walk into some post apartment, and with a
Drop the
tiny
bomb.
drop the A-bomb.
What is it about good sex that makes me have to crap? You really jarred something loose, Tiger.
The best of Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy.
99X.